molestation that happened to me on the dance floor to 2020, Travis experienced almost one himself in the subway bathroom when Gremlin followed him in and tried to violate his penis. So it wasn't good for him, because quite frankly I wouldn't want that thing around me. Quite frankly, she looked hungry, and when I say hungry, I don't mean she looked like skinny. She looked like she could eat a lot. She wanted to eat a lot. A lot of Travis. She was looking for a sub. She just didn't want a 6-inch. She wanted more. She wanted some meatballs, extra cheese, a side of mayonnaise. Oh, this girl was hungry. Nobody was stopping her. So I backed off and fucking jolted out fast he could. But he laughed at her. He could have got rid of her at that point, but he didn't. So we end up deciding that we were going to go to the Diplomat for some late night luncheon. So we end up walking up, me, Caitlin, Travis, Gremlin, and at this point we actually ask her what her name is, because as funny as it is called Gremlin, it would be nice to know her real name. Not that it's gonna fucking matter to us or Travis, just sometimes it's just polite to ask. You know what I'm saying? So he asked her, and she told us Cher, which is like fucking, oh, I'm glad I fucking asked you, you stupid bitch. At this point we wanted to slap her with a shovel. So we're like, alright, your name's Cher, I'm fucking Bono. Hahaha, get it? And she just kind of shot me a look. Just being a smart ass, but whatever. And anyway, so fucking named Cher for the rest. We were still calling her Gremlin behind her back. And so we're heading up to the Diplomat. We get about halfway there, and we meet up with these two people that apparently Gremlin knew, and they were like sucking face right on the sidewalk. I mean, there's nothing wrong. I'm not saying I'm against making out on the sidewalk, because you know, if you wanna get some action, I say go wherever you wanna go. It's just this couple was disgusting. They were doing it in a way that turn every stomach of public school around and just make you want to puke. Kids wouldn't have, a child would have scarred a child for life. Just making at it. This is the shit the Bible's right about. It wasn't pretty, but so Gremlin knew them. She said, you know, for them to meet us up at the Diplomat. So we're like, great. We have to eat and watch them eat each other. So as we're heading up to the Diplomat, Travis is pretty drunk at this point. I mean, we're all kind of drunk on the night, but mine kind of died off in the evening. Travis's was still kind of going pretty strong. So, and this is around the time the Summer Olympics, and Travis decided to go bush jumping. He figured there was a medal in it, so right in front of the government building, he tries to jump in the bushes, and it didn't really work out for him. He kind of lost himself in it. And the bushes beat Travis. The bushes won the gold. Travis, fuck, he didn't make it. He got pretty torn up, but it was funny. It was pretty funny, I gotta admit. So Anyways, so we keep heading up, and we get probably right around the corner of the Diplomat, and this guy's walking around, and and we asked him what the problem was, and he said he couldn't find the Diplomat. I mean, you could find, all you had to do was look up and you could see it. And we're like, man, it's just right around the corner here, like, you can't miss it. He's like, oh, that's right, yeah, that's what that is, Diplomat. Alright. I was like, well, man, you know, I was like, you with anybody tonight? He's like, well, I'm meeting up with a friend later. I was like, well, why don't you come chill with us? You know, there's like, we got a big party here. Why don't you come sit with us? Enjoy your time. Have a great night. And your buddy shows up, whatever, we'll talk to him too. So he's like, alright, good idea. You know, like, well, nice to meet you. I'm Jeff. And this is fucking Cher, Gremlin, and Travis, and Kate. He's like, I'm Jay. I'm like, nice to meet you, man. Let's go on the fucking Diplomat. He's like, don't get lost at the front door. It's not difficult. So we get inside, and they give us the big table in the corner there. Love the big table. Seems like every time I go in there, they give us the big table. It's great. So we get into the big table, and we're all sitting down. We're just talking, shooting shit, and the way it's seated is Caitlin's here, I'm here, Travis is beside me, Gremlin's beside him, and then Jay's over here in front of us. So we're all just sitting down talking, whatever. Like you say, you're shooting the shit. And Jay, you know, telling us his life story. You know, he's a lawyer from PEI, real nice guy. You know, and I'm talking to Travis and talking to Caitlin, and we're having a pretty good time. Everybody orders their food. I didn't get anything. I was not hungry. It was funny because the whole time, Gremlin there that was all over Travis was now hitting on Jay. And, I mean, he was a pretty good, decent looking dude, you know, you could tell he does alright for a lawyer, and he was just kind of bringing her, like, egging her on almost, you know, feeding her, and it's just kind of weird. It's funny because Travis is just looking over at her, and she's, you know, kind of groping all over on this lawyer guy, and you could tell he just doesn't care, and it's really funny to him, and, I mean, kind of the whole night he's being a dick to her, and the whole fact that she stayed with him, though, what's that say about her? And it was pretty funny, though, just seeing her go after this Jay guy. But anyways, so finally, the other friends show up, the suck facers. So they come in and sit down, and we never really got a good look at them before, just because, you know, the fact that their faces were fused together, and it's kind of hard to see people's faces when, you know, guy's got his whole mouth around her eyeball. So we both sat down, and the girl was pretty hot, this little blonde girl, whatever, and she was pretty hot. I tell she looked maybe a little bitchy, though. You know, she's the kind of girl that likes drama. She, you know, likes to start some shit, but whatever. And guy there was just kind of sitting in the dark. This is kind of just looked all night. Just really kind of stone cold, like, he had this dress shirt on that was kind of all pimped out, you know, these fucking tattoos on him, big gold chain, and hips going like that, and you could tell this guy was a bit of a player, you know, he thought he was hot shit, but he wasn't really saying anything to anybody. And me and Travis were chatting it up, especially Travis, and so we wanted to get to know this guy, so we asked him his name and whatnot, and he just kind of shot us some looks. He just kind of looking at us, just really just being fucking weird. I don't know, didn't really make a whole lot of sense.